Samsung Galaxy S7 pre-orders are now tipped to happen earlier than expected. Branders show us what to expect for the design of the HTC One M10, and Qualcomm has finally decided to take wearables a little more seriously. I'm Jaime Rivera, and given the fact that I am in sub-zero temperatures, I hope you don't mind if I drink this Friday and weekend off. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today starts with eBay again. The company continues to bring very compelling deals. Now we have the iPad Pro as much as $100 off, which is good. And if you're interested in getting yourself a new Nexus, the Nexus 5X right now starts at $280, which is rather compelling. Links to the description for full details on what you're getting. And speaking of deals, Valentine's Day deals continue. Samsung is now joining the crowd with AT&T. If you buy yourself any Samsung Galaxy flagship on AT&T right now, you get the option to buy either a Galaxy S6 or a Galaxy S6 Active for free along with it, meaning you'll leave with two phones. A rather compelling deal. Obviously, you're not forced to go in with anybody. Again, just buy a new flagship, you get another one. Again, more information and links in the description. And if you join some of us in complaining over the size of Android Wear devices, I don't. I actually do like it. I just don't like the battery life. Qualcomm has finally decided to take Android Wear processors seriously. They've just launched their new Snapdragon Wear 2100 chip. And you'd think if the chip got smaller, you'd get a smaller name, but you won't. Now, other things do get smaller, starting with the footprint. It is going to be 30% smaller than the Snapdragon 400, which should mean a lot when it comes to how much space it'll take up on the device. That's great. But what's most important for all of us is 25% more efficiency in battery life. The Huawei watch is already very efficient as a watch, and so is the Watch Urbane. So this could just mean a lot of good stuff going forward. Let's see when this processor reaches the first wearable. Now let's move the spotlight over to the HTC One M10. We are still curious over the design. We gotta hand it to HTC. They've kept some of the secrets really well kept. And even though we have seen that the device looks a lot like the One A9, one of the users at XDA Developers just published his own renders over what he feels will be the design, mainly because of all the leaks that we've received. And in addition to the cool color that he chose, I do consider that this render is probably the closest to the device we're getting. It looks a lot like the One M10, but then again, this won't be the first time that HTC surprises us with the final design, and we cannot wait to see what we are getting, hopefully at MWC. And finally, the very hot news today have to do with the Samsung Galaxy S7. We have seen all the leaks possible, design-wise, spec-wise, benchmarks, we've seen everything. The question is exactly when are we getting this phone, and apparently Samsung is going to pull an interesting one here again. It seems that the Galaxy S7 will be ready for pre-order right at the event, meaning prepare your calendars February 21st in your wallets. If you're interested in the Galaxy S7, apparently this will be the date. But it does lead me to the question of today. Would you order the Galaxy S7 on pre-order day, or would you wait for our review and then order the device? We're talking about the fact that you'll probably have to wait a couple of months for the device to actually launch and for the review to be available, but I would wait for the review in my case. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know what your opinion would be. Friends, as always, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video was filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera, and now you can also follow our videos on Vessel at Vessel.com/Pocketnow. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next week.